let me say this. This work like this. Guy be like, I go through, and my father be, you know what? I want to say this. Go back on the tarot card before I even started doing, before I even tapped into this level. On tarot card in 2020, 2021, it's gonna be one of the card readers gonna say somebody gonna come through, and all the women were like, "We going there, we going to get him, we going to get him." And the card reader was like, "No, he got a chart, he got a list, and it is something like a list. And what God do, He tagged these women for me. And if I don't see them, my ancestors are choosing for me. But if I see something, my ancestors will go through the search round, blah blah blah, like that. But my ancestors choose it for me, and they tag them. Whatever I want, my father give me. But we have freedom of choice. That's what my brother died on the cross for. So just because I tag them and the angels come down and possess them, I guess you could say, which is a good thing because it's their vessel. Because they're going to choose the higher self of that person. You get what I'm saying? You see how this works? It ain't like he possessing people with the devil. Y'all get out of the way now. I don't want to tap in my brother. How can Satan drive out Satan? You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We ain't talking about that. Oh, this must be somebody else, lady. That sound like that. What are you talking about? That's where they got this body parts from, y'all. They got it from the human mechanism on the other side. I know it blow me away too. But anyway, just like the my grandma, the younger girl they were telling me about, I finally saw her. I saw her at a grocery store when I was leaving at the grocery store one day. And she told me that one would be in close proximity of me. And she was beautiful, just like my grandma said. But that's on down the road, bro. I got a whole bunch of list of women that's supposed to come through before that one come through. But right now, they all been feeling like clockwork. They get what they want. They use what the problem is deal. What I learned about women, good women, the problem is if it's a woman, you know, if it ain't a soulmate, but it's a lover, like a twin or twin flame. What I learned about it is when it comes to good women, they got these strategic agendas. And if you don't meet these damn requirements of these agendas, that's their way to cheat on you. Like, you can be a good man, it don't even matter. They're going to cheat on you just because you ain't going by some kind of agenda they got. It's floozy ass agenda, though. I wouldn't even worry about it if I was there. I'd throw that in the trash can. It's like all women got this agenda or something. It's like a little agenda on the side. And it's just, oh my God. And so I've been going through twin because of that crappy, whatever they got. I can't even understand it. But if you don't meet the requirement, let me tell you something, ladies out there. When you meet, when you meet a real man, you can't use them agendas on a real man. Same likewise, vice versa. You gotta throw that out the way. When you ready for love, throw all that in the trash can and just let God find you your lover. Throw all that in the trash can. Because at the rate we going, it will be so many years down the line, and I will have to marry that young one that I was talking about. They just started showing me. And you know what's funny? When I saw her, Eve came that night. So I guarantee you that's Eve vessel. She beautiful. I don't see her on social media or nothing though. She beautiful though. I don't know where she at now. I don't know where she lives. She ain't around me now. But my grandma just told me she'll be around me. But I saw her at the grocery store one day. I knew it. I just know. I don't know. I always had that gift. God, I just know. And God just showed it to me. I would get my food, and I would leave it, and I saw her at the door. She didn't look like she was from this country. She looked like she was from Africa. But she was beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And she was too young. By the time God ready for me to marry her, she'll probably be about 25 years old, 24 years old. Still gonna be too young. But if that's one of Eve, if the like, see, I know people vessels. Y'all think you just tell you shut up and sit down. If you ain't all this information you got now, and you still ain't no believer. You ain't never been no believer. That's why I don't trust people that. I'm telling you, everybody that came in here to try to sacrifice me had a Bible in their hand. Every single one of you. And right now, I've been studying how to separate the ones who got, the evil ones that got Bibles in their hand, and the good ones that got Bibles in their hand. The guy like, don't worry about it, because we're going to lock them up anyway. We're going to lock them up anyway for playing with that Bible in their hand. So, because that's my job, to catch false prophets, hypocrites. But anyway, so anyway, when Eve came, I bet you happy, ain't you? I hope Eve ain't the one doing this. So see, you gotta watch the women over there too. Like, if it's a powerful vibration of women, like, they want these babies, bro. Like, all y'all higher ups over there is looking at y'all like, if you don't get that baby, we cutting you off. If y'all don't get these babies, we cutting you off. Cause they want these, some babies, bro. They want these babies, bro. If y'all don't get these babies, we cutting you off. Cause all this stuff y'all had going on in your life is irrelevant. Cause this is the moment in time you're supposed to do what you was put here to do. And y'all just throwing it in the trash. You getting that money. Yeah, you don't know me. You never knew me. You never came to know me. You'll never know me. Not acting like you had. I know you. You're shy and you're scared. You can have a gun in your hand. Y'all can have all the power in the world. But when it comes down to walking in this energy, you're shy and you're scared and you're damn near cowards. No offense. You good women, though. Or you good friend. You might be just a friend that's supposed to meet me. Y'all good people, but y'all get talking amongst gangster and thugs. Now I hear y'all talking amongst each other. They say this, they say this. Why you worry about it if you ain't got an agenda? See, that's how I separate the devil. I ain't even got I got ways of separating good from bad without tapping into my intuition. When you come around everybody, you group up, they say this, they say that, and he said it out of his own mouth. Well, what's your agenda? If you ain't got no crooked agenda by me, you shouldn't worry about what I'm saying. I'm just warning those who do got agendas. So do you got an agenda? But anyway, but yeah, somebody asked me in the Astro a while ago, that's how it works. They tag them. A guy on my ancestor mainly do it. I ain't tagged, but one or two, I think. They chose the rest of them. They higher selves. It's my lovers higher selves on the other side. And they bring your energy towards me, which is beautiful. I couldn't believe it. It took God a long time. Actually, I kept descending because I said, that shit, ain't no way in the hell I'm on that frequency. Because it's a beautiful frequency. Big or small, all y'all absolutely gorgeous. And I said, I ain't gonna worry about that, God. That's just too much. And I told God that, and he descended me. He told my ass up and gave me a lash. So, so I don't even get involved in that no more. I stay out of that, bro. I stay out of that. I'm just trying to give y'all hints and throw y'all hints on how this energy works. Because y'all out there just running around in circles. Listen, I'm bypassing all that. I'm showing y'all you don't even need your really phones descend me. If I can get off these phones and get off this computer, I could really go to another place with this ascension mode. I could probably do just like my brother and wake up Lazarus. Like real shit. But I gotta be on this phone to help save souls. That's what God want me to do at the moment. So I utilize the little stuff that I can get on the phone to keep me from being boring. Because I'm the kind of guy, if I want to withdraw or get away from phones, I gotta cut technology off, period, for a while. And then find my own energy again. And then I can just use my phone to call somebody or something. That's the way it works with me. But yeah, that's how it go, y'all. When it comes to women, I tag them, and then they work on, like I said, they vessels. And all the vessel got to do is elevate. You see the process? Y'all sitting there thinking, it ain't for me. Once your higher self choose you to wake up, boom. Now you got to elevate, meditate, and pray hard so you can wake up, so your higher self can take over the vessel. As long as you're on human time, Not even demon time. As long as you're on human time, your higher self can only come to you and talk to you and say, hey, talk to you about cars and stuff. But if you want your higher self to work through you, you gotta elevate. I'm in my higher self. How I know? Kundalini. That's when we get doing like this right here. Cause you call it a Kundalini cause it's a snake, but you really walking, cause they walking, they giant, they floats. They walking like this. Your higher self ain't over there wilding like that. Your higher self got a job to do as an angel. Angels don't move like humans. Y'all talking about ain't no phone, ain't no device ever told nobody no shit like this. Quit acting retarded. Oh, excuse my language, y'all. I ain't trying to pick on people like that. They call me that my whole life. I'm just saying we gotta find a word. I'm gonna go look up some words. Just don't come into this energy. I beg y'all, don't come in this energy with no crooked agendas. I work for God for real. You talking, you got these devices, you looking in here, you looking for nothing. Cause you just need to listen to what I'm explaining. Cause everybody got these devices. These devices been used by conduits and everything. Ain't nobody talking about. I know. Cause I went around some group of people who do read cards and shit when I was still out there, and I showed them how to activate their device to where it kicked the people out of it. And it shot there and blow their damn minds. They ain't gonna tell y'all though, cause them the same one that's trying to sacrifice me. And what it does is throw everybody else out of there, cause it's a frequency generator. It's like white noise. You got all these people. It's like my man Tales from the Hood too. When they told that man, we want you to tap in, do some seances, tap in all this energy. Well, that's what I do. You tap in all that energy, all this energy coming in. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, I'm just wanting to talk to my ancestors. I'm gonna Akashic Records in this bitch. So what I do is I activate that damn frequency generator for just my ancestors. Take over that frequency generator. So the white noise cut out. Ain't no more extra energy coming in no more. It's just like Jesus. Jesus went up and healed. He had to tell the demon, one of them demons Jesus healed. One of the kids that Jesus cast the demon out, he told him, obey me. There's certain words you gotta say, and when you want a guy's kids, to the energy, and it'll stop. Otherwise, it act like it do with y'all humans. I'm just not learning that though. That's how it works though. So you can't go on that. You ain't getting this information over there on yours. So you already know what time it is. Acting crazy. I know you're not. Cause I went in there with the people that tried to sacrifice me, and they shit was telling them to do stuff to me. They were reading cards, and they was attacking me at the same time with the card. And I said, your energy ain't gonna. If your energy letting you do that, they making you descend. They tricking you to descend. And she said, oh, shut up, motherfucker. You don't know thought. You know how they get talking slow. You know, evil people start sounding slow after a while. Because when you done elevated past that and they still on that, you do all they had to do was get a job. It's been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 years of this shit. And all they had to do was go get a job. I would have been done built a house. Any job. I could have got a restaurant job and built a house in 5 years. They've been attacking me for 10, 15, 20 years, sleeping with one another, having sex with one another, just going berserk over the berserkers. And ain't none of them got a pot to piss in and one to throw it out of neither. They out there living in everybody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? No good. Ain't no good in that. But so what when I got hit by that lightning, that's why I kept telling y'all, I got gifts. Y'all know. y'all use y'all power and y'all energy to the ones that's in higher spot. Y'all doing y'all job. Y'all use y'all reputation and go up to my lovers and tempt them with Satan. And if they fall for Satan, that's really a way to save them. And they just on to the next. I get it. I understand. So I ain't really mad at y'all because y'all the pharaohs. So that's their problem if they falling for it. When I got here, y'all, I got here years ago before I even got on social media. I built up my reputation of my own respect for myself when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s. And I started learning how to, one of the main things I had to grow past and look and be strong in was going up to plugs that I looked up to, going up to certain individuals I looked up to and telling them no. But they can tell everybody else, they can just say something to anybody else, and it's like magic, bro. And they're gonna be like, yeah, I do it, yeah, I do it, yeah, I do it. You know what I'm saying? I had to get to the point where I wouldn't do that. I tell them, no, I ain't doing nothing. Man, we need you to drive though, man. You know you drive the best, man. You make sure the product get there and get back, man. You don't lose the money in that, man. No, I got a job to do. I gotta go to school. Man, we'll pay your way out of school, man. You know, same thing, whatever. You don't even got to go to school no more, man. You know how they be talking, because they so cool and shit. There ain't nothing wrong with them, shit. I love my plug. But it was time for me to change. It was time for me to evolve into a man. It was time for me to become a young man. So part of that was telling my, not my competition, but telling the ones I looked up to, no. And when I got to the point where I could tell the ones I looked up to no, I started evolving with God. It's like I had to get past that. It's like a breaking point. Before God, you got to come to God like a baby. It's like you got to come to God like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like a child. So as you coming to God like a baby, what that means? That means you got to overcome all your fears, overcome your humiliation, overcome your temptation. What is your temptation? People you look up to and you'll do anything for. Overcome all that and be one. Be a whole man out here. Be a whole woman. That's why I be saying I'm a whole man. You be a whole woman out here. Be a whole man. I don't sell out for no money. I don't sell out for nothing else but God. All I work for is God. And that's why I'm in this poverty shape anyway. Y'all know. Everybody who truly love God like I do ain't got nothing. That's what we changing here. That's what we swapping up. That's what we fixing, because it shouldn't be like that. Those people are the ones who stealing the blessings. Because I promise y'all, every time you do something by God and you elevate, you're supposed to get blessed. If you're not getting blessed, somebody done destiny swap with you. When that movie came out, where all them doppelgangers came and swapped up with everybody, I always forget the name of that movie. But it was already done. It had already been done. That guy probably moved up with a bunch of higher ranking people, and they probably told him the story about it. They probably did something and put people out here to swap with everybody. Those people getting blessing. They literally trick the energy, but Ron Anubis here now, baby. We tearing all that thunder. And all we need y'all to do is pray and meditate and be number one with Jesus Christ right here. And what we're going to do is the prayers and the meditation going to collapse these mountains, bro. We are not going to be able to get on that pipeline until we get rid of these mountains. And then in order for us to get on these pipelines, we're going to have to stop our temptation for a while, if not forever. Me, forever, because once you get over that bridge, you ain't going to want to go back to it, for me. But if you want to go back to it, fine. But right now, we need y'all to pray and meditate. And we need you to drop that temptation. Why? Why you need to drop the temptation? Because you're going to show God that God is more important than the temptation in your life.